What's up, guys? We're gonna play a little bit of FortressCraft Evolved today. I know some of you wanted to see me play this game for a little while, and I figure I might as well jump into it as I've seen no tutorials for this game whatsoever. Come on, alarm, go off. We've crash landed. There we go. We're on the planet here. Planet of the unknown. Where have we actually landed at? It seems to be somewhat of a crater, just about. Alright, cool. So, yeah, we're gonna do like a little tutorial episode. If you guys like it, I'll play some more of this. But, yeah, I mean, like I said, there's really, like, no tutorials on this anywhere, like, on the web. So, let's go ahead and get started here and try to get surviving our first night. And, yeah, stuff like that. So, we put some power in our main reactor here. Got some power. This is actually full of power right here. And what does this want us to do? Oh, yeah, we can go ahead and grab some power from this block by holding Q down. And right now, the outside temperature is 21 below centigrade. So, that's really cold. Our suit is using power to keep us warm. And right now, I guess this tutorial wants us to find some ore that we have not scanned yet, because this game is all about discovery and exploration of unique materials and things like that. So let's go ahead and do a ping for unknown material types, which is pretty much everything on this planet. So let's go do that. Everything's purple, and we're just going to hold down a right mouse button just to analyze this soil piece right here, which should be just dirty, like, you know, just snow. So we went ahead and researched it. And, or we scanned it, and now we can go ahead and research it within our little, I guess, research bay here. It costs a little bit of power, but we do get research points back that we can spend on other projects the more we actually explore our surroundings, which is really cool. So let's go ahead. Yep, that unknown material was snow. And it looks like we picked up something else here as well. Oh, I guess coal ore, because that was in our inventory. So that's cool. Alright, so we got some stuff here. And these are projects for later on, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that later. Alright, so we have a little bit more of this tutorial going on here. It seems like they want us to craft this little core for a little helper robot that shines light on everything. And yeah, it looks like they gave us the copper that we needed. There we go. Okay, so we got this little core. So our little helper robot. Oh, we don't need any more of this instructions here. There we go. Get out of there. Alright, so now we are free. There's no more shielded bubble. We're free to do what we want. And this game is actually very deep and very robust. There's so much crafting to be had in this game, and we're gonna have to go ahead and research and unlock a lot of this stuff. So the only thing that we have here at our crash site is just like this little smelter here that we can go ahead and throw in some raw ores into here, and it'll give us some bars. But we're pretty far. We still don't know what kind of alien planet this is or what actually exists here. It looks like there's a tree there, but we probably have to analyze that as well to get some things going here. Let's take a look at our power again. And alright, let's just keep on adding resources. Eventually, instead of adding one resource at a time, you can make a hopper that'll eventually, you know, fill up this thing and other sources of power. But since we are just at the very basics here, we just need to use wood, dirt, and coal to fuel our little base here to go ahead and craft some things. So alright, let's continue on scanning the area for unknown things, and anything that's unknown will appear in purple. So it seems like, oh yeah, it seems like these rocks have not been scanned yet. So let's go ahead and scan this rock. There we go. Alright, scanned a new block. So you go over here and research this bad boy up here. So I guess it's just going to say dirt. Yeah, we had some dirt. Fantastic. But yeah, eventually you want to get to the point where you scan everything that's very common. And then you can start finding rarer materials down in the planets. And just scanning a few more things here. A tree trunk and probably some leaves. Yeah, there we go. Tree trunk and some leaves. Now we're starting to get some research points up here for other things. I do want to do some suit upgrades eventually. I think this is one of the best ways to go when you're starting out, is to do suit upgrades. But we'll get around to all that stuff later. We're still doing pings, still trying to identify things. What the heck is below us here? There's like something right below us. Wait, let's go ahead and dig it out and see what the heck this is all about here. When I dig holes like straight down, I like to do like 3x3s because there is a grappling hook in this game. What the heck is this stuff? Oh, it's this rock. Is that what this is? Let's go ahead and analyze this as well. There we go. Alright, but like I was saying, there's actually a grappling hook in this game, so you can actually kind of go shoot yourself around, get out from deep underground whenever you need to. What the heck was this? I think it's a rock, right? Yeah. And before we eat up all of our power, I must go ahead and throw down a torch. These torches are really good for light, obviously, but they also give off a lot of heat. If you're about like 2 blocks away, once this thing kicks in, it initializes in just a little bit. You'll see the external temp on the top right go up from -21 to something higher. Oh, there we go. All right, now it's working. All right, so now our battery usage in our suit is minimal to try to keep us warm, because now the outside temp is kind of nice and frosty out. All right, so it's good. We got that going now. If we step away, our suit has to kick in again. But at least while we're working here, feeding coal to our main hub, we don't have to be burning energy on our own to try to stay alive, so that kind of helps. And also helps with like mining and stuff like that too. Alright, so the next order of business is to go ahead and find a nice coal source so we get lots and lots of power, so we can actually move about and do things, because we do have a few miners in our inventory here that we were started off with, but we don't have any remote power sources to go ahead and power these things once we find some nodes. So we really gotta get just like basic power going here, and up and moving. Alright, so let's go ahead and bring out this panel here, ore scanner, loading alien survival for great justice. That was weird. Alright, let's ping again. Anything unknown. There's a big old chunk of something right there. And it makes these weird sounds every time it hits something we haven't discovered. But there's a big old chunk of something right over here. I don't think this is coal. Actually, that's pretty darn deep. That might be tin or copper. Let's just try to find some coal sources around here. I guess it might be under known ore, actually. And this takes power as well. Okay. Thank you, weird sounds. Alright. Let's go, oh yeah, that's right, I forgot, it's like a mining game. Here we go, I just dig my way out of here. Where the heck is this? Is this coal right here? That'd be like so amazing. Let's dig this whole thing out. Oh yeah, so it seems. Looks like coal to me. Alright, so this is actually a known ore, so that's why it's showing up, and it's the only ore, I guess it's considered ore. It's the only ore that we know of, so anything that's purple right now has to be coal, but later on you can make like special, like special customized searches for minerals that you want to detect in the world. But yeah, I mean, this game's all about digging deep, though. That's where all the monsters and things are that start attacking your base. Once you start digging deep, discovering all the crazy tunnels and lava tubes and stuff like that, stuff gets crazy. Alright, so we got so lucky. We have tons of coal here. So let's do a super dig by holding control and right to go ahead and dig the coal out of this rock. And you can probably get a few cycles of this, but it uses up a lot of suit energy. But there we go. Okay, so we actually banged out one of them rocks there, and we got... Oh, look at that, decent amount of coal now. Alright, so this is really lucky that we crash landed next to something like that. And alright, throw some more on there. And we can actually run out of suit power. As you can see, my suit's recharging slowly with the solar panels on it. But we can run out of suit power if we actually stay near a heat source like this. We should be fine. But might as well charge up since we're here. Yes, what I'm doing now is just a rinse and repeat of what I've just showed you, just pretty much mining this out. Luckily, we don't have to run too far. It is always a good idea to... Oh wow, we're already out of power, how about that? But yeah, if we wander around too long, well, we're actually getting recharged by our little buddy here. He's flying around. He's got solar panels too. But when the sun goes down, then death is much easier. Hypothermia is way easier because our suit doesn't, charge on its own. But yeah, so pretty much simple rinse and repeat, just dropping in coal there, recharging at the station, going back over here, mining this stuff out. Actually doing a pretty darn good job. It's a pretty big node. And this game is all about automation too. So we're not going to be digging out everything manually for the rest of the game. I mean, it's only in the early stages. Later on, we're going to have to automate a whole bunch of machinery to get some stuff done. And nighttime is approaching, and we are running out of power much faster now. Since none of our solar panels are working, we're relying exclusively on coal now to stay alive, and our little torches here on the ground. So luckily we got to keep ourselves within a decent range. It seems to be about right, like at 19.3 centigrades. Seems good for staying alive. Alright, so let's keep throwing coal in this bad boy here. We're making our base run at maximum. And yes, here, let's go ahead and charge up our suit as well to do more mining over there. We got lucky that it's so close though. I really can't get over how it's... Wait, can we actually mine from here? Oh, we can actually mine that far away. We still gotta run over there to pick up the blocks though, yeah. But yeah, it's taken quite a while. And yes, our base is running at full power. Trying to give us the power in our suits, so we can go ahead and do this minor mining. So yeah, I'm going to keep doing this until we have a fairly good source of power. Let's see here. I think, yeah, 119, that's actually good for a long time. Oh, let's get closer to this. Yeah. I don't want to freeze to death. That's a little too close. Yeah, if you get too close to the torches, then your suit has to work to cool you down, see? So, we're too close to the torch, so you got to play it like just right. There we go. And it's still nighttime. Taking a break from the coal mining. I think we got enough now to go ahead and let this thing charge up to full. I'm looking at the solar cells here on the recipe, and yes, this is, we need a hydrojet cutter to go ahead and make these suit improvements, so that's actually a lot of resources to get, to craft, so I'm not actually going to research these things yet. I think the next thing we need to research after the suit advancements is the advanced research. So we have just enough research points, but we're going to need to get more research points, so that means we need to explore our environment yet again, going on another adventure. This time I think we will need to go much deeper, so let's go ahead and do a ping for unknown. Alright, yeah, so there's that weird node. There's a couple big nodes under there. And a few strange things here on the surface. Alright, so let's go ahead and grapple about. Let's kind of go around here and check out these little things. Yeah, I think these might just be like little plants. Alright, so we'll just go ahead. Oh wait, I want to make sure I get the plant. I don't want to... There we go. Yeah, so we'll get a couple of these small fries here, get some points off these. And yes, our power is dropping quickly because it's freezing out, but I think we'll be alright. I don't think I've researched any of these plants so far, so I'm going to get like all these done. Yep, and I think we're pretty much done with the plants around here. Look at that moon or whatever kind of thing that is. I guess that's a moon on this planet. Yeah, it looks like a moon. Alright, I think we've got just about everything. Luckily, the grappling hook is a lifesaver. Uh-oh. It didn't quite work that time. Not like we're out of power or anything like that. Let's see how far we can grapple to. Oh, that's... It's better when you're like, yeah, like on a lower area like this. Here we go. There we go. I like that. It's so much fun. It's like really good feature. Okay, so no, I don't want to craft. I want to get the heck out of here. All right, let's go over here. See what we found in terms of plants. Oh, one of them is actually worth quite a bit of points. Purple glowing pot. Very nice. I don't know what we're really going to use it for. Maybe we'll, I don't know. I guess we'll find out over time. I mean, but honestly, there's so much to uncover here. With all the research that's going on, I mean, this stuff is just the tip of the iceberg in terms of equipment. Okay, and all through the night, we've been busy researching away. Our research center here is starting to generate some power once again. Our main power source is doing really good, starting to catch up with power now. And this little power storage here is always full. Pretty much, the main job of your power hub is to go ahead and fill all the modules that are adjacent to it with power. And then once they're all filled with power, then it starts charging up its own reserve. That's usually how it works. Unfortunately, this manufacturing plant is not connected. Its power is 0 out of 100, so we gotta attach this eventually with a few more lines and stuff like that. But we're gonna go ahead and research that in due time. Alright, so we only have 2 research points left. I went ahead and knocked out a few other basic things here. I think the next and the last thing we should do before we go looking for some real tin, copper, iron nodes, whatever other things, is just research a power grid here. So it's gonna allow us to set up power all around the place so we can actually power our drills in remote locations. At least that's what I'm hoping. So let's go ahead and research that, as that only took power. Upgrade power grid. Again? Sure, let's do that again. There we go, it only takes power. Advanced power grid. Oh yeah, requires laboratory. Okay, so all these things here require a laboratory, which we can make over time. No big deal. And our recipes are growing now that we are researching all this kind of stuff. Copper wires, basic drill motors, tin plates, iron gears, all this stuff's going to be useful later on. Or actually, probably soon. Copper housing. I'm not even sure what this is even used for, but I know when you look at the factory here, when you're trying to go ahead and make things other than like, I guess, iron, tin, lithium, copper bars, some things do require other more advanced components to construct. Now, where is that thing? Where's that hydro cutter for our suits? Oh, there it is. There it is. Hydro cutter, hydrojet cutter. Alright, so all we need is just like to find 1 copper node and 1 tin node and a bunch of snow. Then we can build this thing. That's kind of funny how we need snow. And then we just build this thing that we can go ahead and make our upgrades for our suit, because that is definitely important. We're still kind of struggling with the suit here as its power reserves are low and its capabilities are minor. So, alright, let's once again ping unknown. I thought we saw something deep under here. Yeah, look at that. We got 2 big nodes just underneath us. And a whole bunch of other things making weird sounds. But yeah, alright, I say we go for this node right over here. Dig straight on down to it. I don't want to like lose how we get to this place. I want to make it somewhat recognizable. So I'm just probably gonna dig a tunnel down this way. Yeah, there we go. I'm probably gonna dig a tunnel right about here. And then we're gonna branch off in 2 directions. Oh wow, looks like there's more way even deeper over there. Yeah, this is a good spot to make our first mining shaft. Yeah. Alright, it seems like we're close. I made a little mining shaft here by camp. It seems like we got something right on over here. So let's go off maybe in this direction here for a bit. And oh yeah, just to show you guys, there's also guns in this game too. But it takes suit power, and it's not very efficient right now, and there's no enemies right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and dig on this way. We'll get enemies later, most likely. They're gonna start popping their heads, but for now, at least it's fairly casual. So I'm gonna dig off this way, try to get to this node over here. And if we ever do need to get out, in case you guys are wondering, there we go. Grapple hooks work really good. And I can't believe it, just so close to our base. We've already found copper. I already know what this stuff looks like. So let's go ahead and analyze this thing here. Bada boom. Alright, so we gotta analyze. We're gonna do some research back at the top. I think I'm gonna go ahead and put down one of our mining things right here. We'll just put it... See now, if you take a look at the ping, this is a gigantic ore node, and luckily we don't need to mine this out our own. If we just put down a little miner factory thing like this, give it some power, it's actually going to mine the entire node out. We don't have to move this or place it anywhere else. It's just going to suck this whole thing dry until there's nothing left. So this is like, you know, obviously the way to go about it. Oops, I like destroyed it. Let's put this bad boy right here and give it some power. Right now, the only way we can give it power is just by adding power directly from our suit. Yeah, but eventually, I think I did see in our crafting up on the top there. There we go. Now this thing's rocking, and now we're dying. But yeah, I did. Oh gosh, hypothermia. Yeah, it's coming. It's coming. Here we go. Let's get on up here, close to the little torches. There we go. Sit by a torch. Will be just fine and toasty. Get some power back. But yeah, I think eventually what we're going to utilize is this thing right over here, laser energy transmitter. I feel like this is going to be the key to powering all our little gizmos all over the place. Hopefully. Okay, so we're starting to make ourselves a little network here. The base is doing good, researching stuff away, got plenty of points now that we researched the copper. And I also researched our little iron smelting thing. We could actually research that block, so we got another free, like, 10 points out of that. Now, this is the tricky part. Grappling downwards is a little bit of a tricky thing, because you don't want to, like, break your feet. There we go. There we go, we made it, that's good. Alright, so we're down on this level now. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, so this is the next node that has caught my interest. Pretty much just gotta dig straight on this way, and if we ever want to get back to our copper, I kind of made like a couple footsteps right over here. Pull us right on over to our copper thing. Got a little campfire going here so to keep us warm if we need to, you know, mess or manage this thing. Actually, let's take a look at the power it has. Yeah, it's about running out of power. Let's go ahead and add some more power from our suit. Grab some of the copper it's been making up so far. So we got like 21 copper ore just from this thing that's been working so far. It's been nice. But alright, so now it's time to go off in this direction here. Just double check. Yes, this direction. Okay, so we're just about here. Pretty excited. Let's go ahead and switch back to the mining tool. Actually, you know what I might just do? I might just put down a torch right here. Just to keep us a little bit warm. Oh, there we go. We found it. Alright, nice. Let's just dig this whole place out here. Get all crazy with it. There we go. We don't really need to dig that far, but it's just kind of fun to see the nodes sometimes. Alright, and yeah, there we go. Alright, so this is clearly something other than copper, which is awesome. I hope it's tin, because if it's tin, that means we got everything we make that we need to make for our hydro cutting suits. Here we go. Let's dig on here, clear out a little space for lights, stay nice and warm. Okay, so let's go ahead and throw down a miner, number 1. And, oh, we do actually have some power in our suit. Let's go ahead and move this torch too, so we don't have to run over it and get caught on fire every time. Let's put it like right here, I suppose. Oops. I didn't want to do that. Let's put some stone here. Oh, I don't want to put coal there. Let's put some leaves there. There we go. So a torch on top of the leaves. Why not? Alright, so we'll warm this thing up. And let's get our little analysis thing done here. Oops, wrong one. Let's go ahead and grab a ping of that. And there we go. Put a little bit of power into this guy, as our grappling skills are of the highest quality. So there we go. This guy's going to start going on here with the tin. Yeah, it just said tin. There it is. Okay, nice. So, next episode, we're going to try to make our hydrojet cutter apparatus, so we can go ahead and do some suit upgrades, so we're not freezing all the time, and we can go deeper and build crazier things. So alright, I'll see you guys next time. If you like it, let me know.